All right. We are back, everyone. Hello. My name is Chris, and welcome back to Potty Plant Entertainment. You know, the YouTube channel that has absolutely nothing to do with gardening, but we call it that anyways. Well, I don't know who we is. It's literally just me here. I'm my only employee, but welcome back. My name's Chris, and in case you don't know, I review movies and I rank them on a scale of 0 to 100 in increments of 5. You're not new here. You know that. If you are new here, go ahead and subscribe because we have some fun here. Now, look, I know I'm behind on reviews. I apologize. Sometimes life just gets busy and I don't get paid to do this. Okay, so it can be hard sometimes, but I try. But my reviews are coming. There's some 2023 movies I haven't reviewed yet. I still want to, so I'm getting to them. But welcome back. So, Scream 6. This was one of my most anticipated movies of the year, and it's here. And I gotta say, Chris is happy. Yeah, it was pretty darn good. Spoiler alert. I really liked it. It's not perfect. It's not as good as this one. I will rewatch Scream as many times as I can because it's a great movie, and hopefully I can review it this year, maybe like around Halloween. And Scream 2, not that good. Scream 3, not that good. Scream 4 is alright. Scream 5 was alright. And now Scream 6 is here. And this is easily the second best of the franchise. I think. This is the second best Scream movie. There was actually times during this movie where I was starting to think, could this be better than the first? It's not. But there are moments where it feels like it could be. The movie doesn't quite get there. But still a really good movie. I'm a little bit torn on my rating for this one. I think I settled on a number, but I'm going to go back and see it again. Maybe see if I feel any different. But I just saw the movie tonight, so let's go ahead and get started. Scream VI stars Melissa Barrera, Jenna Ortega, Courtney Cox, Hayden Panettiere, and Dermot Mulroney. Sorry, I butchered these names. It was directed by Matt Bettinelli Olpin and Tyler Gillett. And in this movie, Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera are now in the Big Apple, right? And now Ghostface wants to kill them again. We got new Ghostface. It's pretty simple plot. We got more Ghostface, and they want to kill our antagonist. And here we go. That's the plot of this movie. It's really not that complicated. Yeah, was really looking forward to this, and it didn't disappoint. Obviously, not a perfect movie. I got quite a bit of cons, but I gotta say this was better than last year's, like by quite a bit. I think. I haven't ever gone back to revisit the one from last year, even though I liked it. I never went back to revisit it. And I think it's because I don't really feel like spending $20 on the Blu-ray for it. I don't think I really liked it quite enough for that. And I probably won't run out and buy this one as soon as it comes out on Blu-ray either, but I do want to go back and see it again. So that's a big step up from the last one, which I've only seen one time. And yes, I did review that movie, and it is on the channel, and you can go check it out. But without further delay, let's go ahead and jump into our pros and cons for Scream 6. So for one thing, the kills are really good. Like, really good. They're a lot of fun. They always are with the Scream franchise, but they kept it going with this. They never seem to disappoint. This franchise knows how to do brutal, entertaining kills. It's one of the best at it, and they keep it up here. The Ghostface mask, it's older, it's very beat up, and it feels fresher. Because of that, it kind of reminds me of like Jaws 2, how like they had like the big scar and the burn marks going across its face. It just looks cooler that way, and that's kind of what this was. This was the Jaws 2 to Scream 2022, except if Jaws 2 was better than Jaws. It looks pretty cool. The movie's very exciting, and there's a lot of tension. If you seen in the trailer, there's a sequence with a subway. And there's all these ghost faces there. And they're trying to figure out Who here is trying to kill us? That's some good stuff in this film. There's a better script this time as well, compared to the last one. Ghostface, this is possibly the best Ghostface we have ever gotten. And I'm serious when I say that. Ghostface is on a warpath in this movie. He's not clumsy. He's not getting thrown all over the place like a rag doll like in the other movies. Like, he's on a warpath. He's here to play. And it's really, really good. This is the best depiction of Ghostface I think we've ever gotten. Seriously. Like, I was impressed. The new environment adds something new to this franchise. Like, I really, like, you know, you would think, like, oh, they're going to New York City. Like, half the movies ever made take place in New York City. So it's just whatever. But no, it works. And it brings something fresh to this. This whole movie feels fresh. It's the same thing, basically. But because there's a new environment with a much improved Ghostface, and now Sidney Prescott is not here anymore. She's moved on with her life. And we have some other characters that are now carrying forward this franchise. It feels fresh. It really does. I know that she only wasn't in this movie because of some kind of money dispute. But honestly, the movie might work better without her. I mean, like, let's let Sidney Prescott live her life. Let's let these new characters be the ones that have to live their lives in fear now for our enjoyment. You know, like, it worked very well. The opening scene of this movie is the best opening scene in a Scream film since Scream 2. It's different. I wasn't expecting it. And then when something happens, I was like, okay, I'm very interested to see where this is going. And I was very interested to see where this is going. And it was interesting to see where it was going. Really, really great, fantastic. They crushed the opening scene of this film. And I can tell that there was a lot of love that was put into this film. Like, this doesn't feel like a throwaway money-grabbing sequel. Like, it feels like they actually cared about what they were doing here. Like, this was made by Scream fans, is what this feels like, and I appreciated that very much. All right, let's go ahead and get into my cons. This is a non-spoiler review, so some of these I'm going to try to my best to talk about without spoiling them. So, the ending of the movie, it feels kind of like the ending of a Scooby-Doo cartoon. I didn't hate it. I'm kind of used to it by now because it's always like that with the end of these Scream movies. Like, somebody takes off their mask and they reveal their evil plot, and it's, I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids and your dog too, and then the hero like stabs him or blows him up or something. Like, you get the formula, you know what I mean? And this is no different. Okay. But there's a scene at the end of this movie, a moment, where a person has the golden opportunity to shoot another person, and they don't. For no reason. And it's really aggravating. Don't get me wrong. I understand why they didn't have him shoot, but it doesn't make any sense that the character didn't shoot. There's also so many times in this movie where somebody gets brutally stabbed and then is fine. Like, they're cartoons. Like, there's somebody in this movie, I won't say that, I won't spoil it, but there's somebody who gets stabbed so hard that anybody would have instantly died. And then they don't. And it's like, that doesn't make any sense at all. Like I said, the ending of the movie, it's not bad, but it has the ending, like the final like climax of this movie has a lot of problems. It's not bad, but there's a lot of issues with it. Like, it does kind of feel like a Scooby-Doo cartoon. There's people that survive that just shouldn't, and the freaking shoot scene. Like, why would you not shoot? If you haven't seen the movie yet, you'll see what I mean. If you have seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It made no sense at all. Also, the shrine, the Ghostface shrine that you see in the trailers, doesn't make any sense. They never explain how all that stuff got there. And when you think about it, it makes no sense why all that stuff would be there. Let's see. There's some cheesy acting in this movie, and some of the characters didn't really quite work for me, but really, I enjoyed this movie. It's not a perfect film, not at all, but this, in my opinion, is easily the best Scream movie since the original. I enjoyed it much more than any of the other Scream films besides, of course, the first. And I'm going to give Scream 6 an 80. I'm teetering on an 85, and maybe I'll see it again and be like, nah, I should have given it an 85. I'm very torn, but I have to choose one, so I'm going to choose an 80 and just hope I don't regret it later. But Scream 6 is awesome. I recommend it. Go see it. More stuff coming soon. I'll try my best not to go over a week without uploading again. I'll try my best. I'm sorry. Life happens sometimes. But I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching anyways. It really does mean a lot. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to Pilot Plan Entertainment for more. Hit the like button. Leave reviews, suggestions down in the comments down below. I'm going to stop saying that because nobody ever does. So let's just start this over. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to Pilot Plan Entertainment for more. Hit the like button. Follow me on Instagram at Potted Planner Entertainment for channel updates, and you can go interact with me. Seriously, it's fun over on Instagram. Just come follow me. Maybe shoot me a DM. I'll respond. All right? Thank you for watching. Much love. And let me know in the comments, what's your favorite scary movie?